Hello, hello, and welcome back for another thoroughly disappointing encounter in Perfidious Pete Plays Rimworld. And yes, I'm talking about Toon, our resident geneticist here, who, by all appearances, seems to be a really lazy lover. Oh, we're about to get a perfect example of this. See, look, got some lovin'. 27, he gets out of that. What does Min get out of that? She got some lovin' at an 11. She got more pleasure out of getting high on smoke leaf than she did about getting down between the sheets with her boy Toon. Min the pop idol, by all appearances, she throws down between the sheets. She can set a bed on fire like nobody since Farrah Fawcett. And ever since she and Toon have become lovers, Toon's been walking on cloud 9. I mean, look at the guy. This is cloud 9 levels of lovin' right there. 21. But Toon, I mean, mathematically, with an 11, Toon is on like cloud 4, 4.5 tops. And I have to assume that if Crusty Cornelius' heart wasn't shattered into a million pieces like a 30 Seconds to Mars song, he'd be swooping in to sweep Min off of her feet and show her the time of her life, because very clearly Toon is not getting the job done. So you know what, Toon? I'm putting you on blast, dog. You better be on your toes. Just because you got the girl now doesn't mean that situation is never going to change. I mean, Paul Lamont thought he had that whole Farrah Fawcett thing pretty locked down too, and how did that work out for him? Yeah, not so well. Way to go, Pete. Drop not one, but 2 references to a relatively obscure made-for-TV movie that's almost as old as you are. Perfect. That one's going to go over with the kids real well, real well. That's, yeah, referential humor. The purpose of is to try and find shared experiences with your audience, and gotta say, I think you've failed that one completely and totally. It's top shelf referential humor. Eat your heart out, Dennis Miller. Eat your heart out. This is why one of us made a career out of this, and the other one does it sort of as a hobby. All right, well, Toon's pissing horseshoes. Pissing horseshoes. He may as well. Actually, he may be pissing horseshoes. Who knows? That would probably explain at least a little bit of Min's reticence to engage in, or at least lack of pleasure from engaging in a sex act. I mean, if the guy can piss a horseshoe, you gotta wonder what the hell he's got going on with his wedding tackle. It seems like it had some severe deficits going on. It was nice of Crusty to mine up all this steel. We actually need to get rid of more of this. Or not get rid of, but harvest, rather. We need more of this steel. Crusty, I know it's far away and this is kind of a long walk to go and engage in before also undertaking an entire day's worth of back-breaking, rib-shattering labor digging at compacted steel, but it's got to be done for the good of the colony. We do want to eventually get this hydroponics lab working, and we need, well, to finish the hydroponics basins and then also build conduit to power it. And probably, in reality, maybe chuck another battery or 2 in here. Toon's going out. There is a grizzly bear in our base. All right, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is a somewhat undesirable situation that we have a grizzly bear in the base. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to prioritize turning on the old power here. We're going to fire up the turrets just in case. This seems like a respectable precaution. And then as soon as everybody's back and awake, say tomorrow morning, I'm pretty sure we're going to hunt us a bear Daniel Boone style. Daniel Boone killed him a bear when he was only 3. Crusty, not quite 3, but he's still going to kill a bear. As soon as assuming he ever gets done digging at steel. Although, why does Toon keep going to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? I mean, Min, this is all messed up. We don't care how long you sleep, just when you go to sleep. Toon's gonna go to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Min, I mean, as long as their sleep schedules overlap a little bit and they can continue to get that lovin' benefit from the mood, I don't really care. Toon seems to be spending an awful lot of his time sleeping. Rick is back in full fighting trim. This is fantastic. Boy, we were really worried about Rick's overall health and well-being. Goddamn load. Yeah, Rick, you're a straight-up boat anchor. I've had it with you. I'm just gonna call a spade at this point. You are weighing this colony down, man. If this was Titanic, you would be the jewel that's carrying Jack to the bottom of the sea. I assume it was the weight of the necklace, because he might have been willing to let go of Rose, but that necklace, man, that thing had some value. He was not letting that shit go. Excellent work, Toon. You failed in almost every single attempt at construction. That's fantastic. Nice job. Well, okay, you got it on the rebound. That's a very Homer Simpson catches Maggie. See, you got her on the first bounce kind of moment right there. hauling back 35 more steel. Well, assuming he doesn't fail a bunch, this should be about all the steel that we need in order to complete our conduit. If he could do it without waking up Crusty, that'd be nice, too. We do have a bear hunt, guys. But the bear's just sleeping. He's just like, yeah, I own this place now. The bear is squatting. He straight up laid dominion to our base. He's like, nah, this is mine. This is my base now. I claim it. And Min is awake. All right, Crusty is awake. Everyone is awake. Crusty, are you eating? We'll let Crusty eat. Then we're going to go hunt us a bear. Crusty, Min has accepted Toon's marriage proposal. Why would you do that, Min? The man is a thorough disappointment. What's he got that Crusty doesn't have? Well, not a broken heart. What else does he have that Crusty doesn't? Also, all of you are drafted. Where'd that bear go? It probably just moved into our house and sleeping in one of our beds Goldilocks style. Be like, hey, this porridge is, I would say, just about the perfect temperature. And get out here, guys. We're going to shoot a bear. The bear hunt is on. Everybody start shooting at the bear. Actually, you know what, Min? Don't shoot at the bear. You're backup. You're backup bear hunter. Let the actual bear hunters get some bear hunting in here. This bear is definitely going to charge us. Yep, see, there we go. Grizzly bear revenge. This is not unexpected. Okay, we're getting some shots in. Great shotgun blast. Okay, and now what do? Now we run like hell. Beat it. Oh, never mind. Bear's down. All right, we're cool, everybody. It's good. No, we're safe. So who do we want here? Min, you need to work on your shooting probably more than anybody. We could try and tame them. No, I'm not. I do like the idea of a tamed grizzly bear, but what are the odds the grizzly bear is... Well, you know what? Now I was about to say, what are the odds the grizzly bear is as big of a load as Rick has turned out to be? But you know what? I don't necessarily think that's possible. There's no way the grizzly bear could be worse than Rick. If anything, he's going to be equally bad. That's as bad as it's going to get. Toon was apparently hiding a bunch of rice in his pocket, which he is now feeding to Rick. I'm going to de-zone this. This stockpile, clear all, and just delete this zone. I'm going to rezone this because there is something I want to do. I want to try and expand our growing zone a little bit. And I'm still really not overly happy with how our base is working over here. I need something we can use to build a wall out here, which means we need somebody to cut stone. We do have an order for that, right? Stone cutting? We do. Min, will you cut stone? You should, because it's a craft skill. Right, okay, so you will. What are you going to do right now? You're going to haul some rice. All right. Well, I'm relatively okay with you hauling rice. Because it looks like you're going to make a meal out of it. After the meal comes in, though, I think we're going to actually have you cut some stone. And yeah, if you could maybe cut some stone out of the stuff that lives in our base, that'd be fantastic. Also, turn this off. Somebody turn off the hydroponics, because that stuff takes their mad animals muffalo. It seems many of the muffalos have been driven insane. How many? Like one? Looks like just the one. Yep. It's the last angry man, the lone angry muffalo. I'm not even... Did we leave our turrets on? Are the turrets still on? Yeah, I'm not worried about this. They'll handle the muffalo. Or, you know, a combination of, hey, Crusty. Maybe don't go... Those muffalo wandered right through our traps. Okay, well, maybe run like hell then, Crusty. Because there's actually more than one angry muffalo. There appear to be two. Hey, Rick, you want to maybe help out a little bit here, champ? No, I mean, that's fine. The turrets have got it. Good work, Rick. Well, hey, free muffalo meat. Unless there's another angry muffalo somewhere? No. All right, we got rid of all the angry muffalos. So Krusty's going to go around and repair everything once that's done. Oh, no, there is definitely another angry muffalo. He's coming for you, Crusty. Run, man. He's coming right for you. Okay. Any more pissed off muffalo? Or have they had enough? Have you seen what I've got on the table here, muffalo? You got nothing for me, man. You're just going to come up here and get wrecked. Making yourself look horrendous. It sounds like there's maybe at least one more really pissed off muffalo somewhere. Wait, what is this? A lynx. If you want to tangle with Rick, go ahead. Take a shot at him, Lynx. I challenge you. I dare you. Go ahead, try and bring down Rick. He will eat you alive. Say what you want about Rick. He is a worthless pet, but the son of a bitch knows how to fight. He's got guy kicks like a mule. It's as if he were a mule or something. So Min's cutting stone blocks for us. Toon, you're sleeping at 4 o'clock again. You know what? No, Toon, you know what? This is done. Get out of bed. Get your lazy ass up. Get your ass out here and haul this muffalo. I'm tired of you sleeping at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can go to bed at 10 o'clock when everybody else goes to bed. Until then, you take the moodlet for having disturbed sleep. I'm not putting up with any more of this nonsense. This is nonsense and shenanigans. Yeah, no, that's fine. Rick doesn't eat enough. You should probably cram more food down his gullet. You're going to give Rick an eating disorder with your constant attempts to feed him. And your abject and miserable failure when it comes to training him, too. Don't you go to bed. No. 10 o'clock, damn it. You don't get to go to bed at 6 p.m., Toon. I don't care how tired you are. If I have to manually do this until you collapse from exhaustion, I will do it. Nope. Go haul this muffalo. You can go to bed at 8 o'clock when everybody else goes to bed. It's not even dark out, dog. After you're done hauling this muffalo, guess what? I'm going to make you haul a grizzly bear. It's also getting a little warm. Let's turn the old AC on. It's 87. That's a little warm to be pleasant. Nope, get this grizzly bear, though. After this, I'll consider letting you go to bed, Toon. Consider it. It's 9 o'clock, and regular bedtime for everybody is 10. So you know what? If you want to turn in maybe like a half an hour early, that is acceptable to me. But this whole going to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon shit, no, we're not doing any more of that. That will not stand. This is disruptive to everyone else's sleep pattern, and I'm not going to tolerate it. All right, good. See, you even got that earth-shattering sex that you're getting there. Good God, Min! Is he getting better at least, men? No, 11. He's not getting better. You gotta be a more communicative lover. I think that's what it is, man. I mean, clearly Toon is not necessarily fully cognizant of what it takes to please you. Why don't you just give him a little friendly instruction? Just let him know what you need to enjoy this encounter to the fullest. And I mean, if he's any kind of considerate lover at all, he'll oblige you. I love that during their joy period, by the way, they just stayed in their room and fucked. I gotta say, I mean, that's a pretty good call. Our colonists are making fantastic decisions. A medical science named Benjamin Svargard calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Pain Army. He begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, he's 22 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you have to fight off the pirates on his tail. This is risky. Our turrets are on and effective, but our traps are not. All right, our traps are not armed. Svejgard, please don't turn out to be the scientist like Stellan Skarsgård from the Thor movies. We need somebody a little more talented. You are a powerful ugly. I'm not going to shine on you for that, though, because, like minds think alike. You're a good shot. So your accuracy, oh, wow, careful shooter's really good. He takes 25% longer to aim, but is 50% more accurate. He's a hillbilly prodigy. Yeah, you know me, grew up down in the southern part of, I'm going to guess, Finland with a name like Svegard. This is definitely like Scandinavian of some variety. I'm a medical scientist and a hillbilly prodigy. Know more about herbal treatments, poison oak and poison ivy than any other human alive. I'm a fantastic doctor. Actually, all things considered, this guy's pretty good. He's incapable of social, artistic, or cleaning, but we don't really need any of those to be a priority because we can have him haul. So, speaking of hauling, that's going to be your number one job. How's your research, though? Good. Not as good as Toon's, so we'll make you backup researcher, and Crusty, you're off the duty, or Min, rather, you're off the duty entirely. It's crafting exclusively for you from now on. Unless you're cooking or repairing. How's your construction? Terrible. We're going to put you in the same boat with Min. Just don't ever touch a power tool. So let's get your standard life, fight, or flight behaviors going. Wow, you're a shittier doctor than Toon the geneticist. But on the plus side, having you as a backup doctor, I'm never going to complain about somebody who has a high medical skill. Because backup doctors are very worthwhile. Flicking is a number one for everybody. Handling, how good are you at it? Terrible. Don't even try. Like, you're worse than the people we have flagged to only do it in emergencies. You're a bad cook, but I will set your cooking to a 4 just so we can make you butcher. You're a really good shot, though. In fact, that takes Crusty off hunting duty, and I'm actually okay with that. I will leave Crusty at a 4 for hunting, just so we can force him to do it. We'll put you at a 2. Yeah, you know what? 2 is probably good. Also, Svegard, hold on. Before we finish allocating your behaviors, let's get you some kind of weapon. We do have, I mean, you're bringing a group of pirates back to the base, so we should probably arm you with some manner of shooting iron. We got, ooh, here we go. Get a good quality machine pistol. That'll do. Go grab that. I mean, it's been laying outside in the rain for like the last 2 weeks, so it's probably not exactly in working order, but hey, you're a good shot. You know how to check the action and whatnot before you engage in a firefight. Our turrets are already on, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get this guy's... Let's get the rest of his assignment worked out. Don't touch tools ever. Everybody repairs, though. Growing? I mean, your growing is... You know, it's not bad, but it's better than Toon's. So, let's take Toon down to a 4. Yeah, and we'll bump you up to a 2. How's your mining? Bad. Let's take Toon's mining to a 3. And I'm not... You know what? We'll put yours at a 4, just in case. Plant cutting is always a 2 for everyone. Smithing, tailoring, and crafting, you suck at all of those things. So I think we'll just have you do... I mean, we should put your research at a 2. The odds that you're ever going to actually get around to doing any research are pretty small, what with hauling being also a 2. But still, it won't hurt. Toon, no, there are pirates on this man's... What are you doing? You're going to go try and train Rick out in the middle of nowhere. Also, why has nobody buried that corpse? We should probably just have it... Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and draft everybody. There are more useful things we could be doing right now. For instance, Crusty, I mean, you don't have to be drafted. You could be doing this. We could have you... Wait, is this trap armed? It is not. Why can I not arm it? Steel deadfall trap. Crusty, can we have you prioritize arm? Yes, okay. Well, there you go. Do that. And then we'll have Toon come in behind you and try and get this one. No, I want the trap, though. Steel deadfall trap. Toon. Toon, prioritize rearming the steel... Oh, you're drafted, that's right. Prioritize rearming the steel deadfall trap. Let's see if we can get maybe a couple of these traps up before the raiders show up. That would be good. In fact, we're going to take a small risk here. Svegard, I want you to... Not equipped... Oh, here, just rearm this one. Oh, you're drafted, right. We'll never... Wait, what? Never do cleaning? I don't want him to clean. I want him to arm the deadfall trap. Is arming a trap considered cleaning? Arming a trap is apparently considered cleaning. Okay, then. Min, how about you? We'll never do cleaning. Ah, goddamn, we got a bunch of divas up here. All right, Team Diva, let's get you guys back up where you belong. I guess we'll get Min and Svegard up here since they refuse to do anything useful. Crusty and Toon are going to try and get us at least a couple traps between us and the incoming raiders. Here they are. So, where are they at specifically? What are they armed with? Bunch of personal shields. Giggles, the patient. Female mercenary slasher of the Pain Army. She is appropriately named. Come on, let's have some giggles. She says as she dices her own arm slightly. Like, you'll love the pain once you've tried it. I'm Giggles. She's like the Dr. Giggles. Underrated movie, Dr. Giggles. You get a plasteel knife, get a wooden mace, and a plast... Holy shit, Giggles is actually real dangerous with that Plasteel Gladius. That's troublesome. All right, so we're going to run this at regular time. Rearming traps actually takes a really long time. We want to make sure Crusty and Toon are going to be able to get this done before it comes time to beat feet. They're going after Rick! Okay, Rick. No, not a raspberry bush. Rick, you need to go to the veterinary hospital. Crusty, how is this trap coming along? Like, are you done? You're almost done. Okay, Krusty's falling back. Crusty, get drafted. I'm going to be no, I'm not. I was about to say I'm going to be real salty if they kill Rick, but come on. Am I really going to be that salty? Man, Rick's getting his ass kicked. Okay, Toon, you're drafted. Get up here. Rick, buddy, run! All right, how you doing, Rick? Oh, good God, he's getting chopped to haggis here. He's not even Rick, come on, man. You gotta focus fire. This is a video game, man. Focus fire. Holy crap, Rick took one of them down. If he would good God! Rick is an unstoppable butchering machine. Giggles, you should fucking run. Oh, you have asthma in both lungs. And also, I'd like to point out, okay, you know what? I often say Rick never does anything for the colony, but it turns out, in this case, Rick tore this man's hand off. Also stabbed him in the torso with his horn. Rick is badly injured. Good God, look at him. He's taking a walloping. We should probably go try and help Rick a little bit. So, here, Svigard, I mean, we did all of this for you. Also, I can't help but notice that you are not armed, so go equip that. You guys are undrafted, by the way. I'm going to trust Rick to finish the job. Yep, there you go. 3 pirates came in and Rick murdered all of them. That's a pretty savage beating that he has given him. Take your go juice. Actually, I want all of these melee weapons, and I want your medicine as well, and then I want to throw your corpses in a hole. Also, why are all these pirates naked? 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 Oh, this person has cloth pants on. Sorry. Superior personal shield. That's really good. If only we had a unit capable of melee. Okay, so Rick, you very definitely can go back to being unrestricted. And don't we have an animal sleeping spot somewhere? We do. Rick, you should come in and lie down, buddy. You're having not a great day. Svigard actually finally picked up a weapon, which is fine. We'll undraft him and let him go about his business. I mean, Rick's not even going back to his bed. He's not even really that hurt. Oh, he's in severe pain, though. Well, he just murdered 3 raiders by himself. Oh, he is going to bed. Okay, Rick was just coming in the door. Gonna stop and eat a tree on the way in? Shockingly, no. Svigard did go put on a sweet cowboy hat as his first official action as a member of the colony. Style is important. I would love to get rid of that shit. Also, I would love it if there was a way to just get rid of, like, garbage items. If you could just set up, like, an auto default to burn clothing you don't want and throw away other just junk and trash. Be like, any weapon that's of poor quality or in bad shape, just automatically garbage it. It'd be really handy. We also need to work on Svigard's. There you go, Mr. Scientist. Why don't you research the science of playing horseshoes in the morning as a source of joy? 4 out of 4 colonists agree it's literally the only source of joy. We're having a party. Except for a party. Svigard is immediately going to celebrate. He's like, hell yeah. You're not using medicine on Rick, are you? Okay, good. Bandaging his wounds is fine-tuned, but no medicine. Let's not get ridiculous. The man does eat us out of house and home. He doesn't need to take up all of our friggin' medicine as well. Speaking of medicine, do we have anybody who can grow medicine? Our best growing skill is a 4, so the answer is no. We do not have anyone who can grow medicine. We don't have anyone who can grow anything even remotely advanced. That's real bad. I'm surprised we can grow smoke leaf. Anybody gonna go rearm this trap, though? There you go, Svigard. Yeah, this trap keeps us safe, so that's good. Good choice. Good decision making. Burying bodies, also good. As a doctor, I would assume you're well-versed in germ theory and realize that leaving rotting corpses outside of our home is probably an invitation for disease and disaster. Might want to consider hauling this stuff in, though, especially that Plasteel Gladius. That thing's pretty good. We got a spot for it. As soon as you're done arming this trap, I'm going to force you to do that, actually. Nope. Prioritize hauling Plasteel Gladius. Go get that. The rest of this garbage we'll leave out on the ground to just slowly decay, but this Plasteel Gladius is too useful. We want to get that under cover. And you have a bed. Excellent. Min and Tune. Like rabbits, man. Like rabbits. Tell me about the rabbits again, George. Well, you see, Lenny, periodically the rabbits fuck a lot. That's what they do. A lot. A lot. That's why they always say, you know, hump like bunnies, because I'm telling you, got some lovin'. 33. Okay, so, I mean, that's a times 2. Second time around, I guess, is... Say what you want about Toon. The man is not a skilled lover, but his refractory period is enviable. 2 times a night, every night? That's a pretty hardy pace, Toon. Let's see if you can keep that up after the honeymoon period, though. See, that's when things are going to get interesting. We left this cloth out here for a whole season and it is beginning to rot. We need more storage space. Honestly, you know what we should do? We're not using any of this for anything else. Let's just get a stockpile zone in here. And we'll zone this, you know, for like sundries. Food. Okay, so clear everything. I don't want any food in it. I don't want to allow rotten. Manufactured? Sure. Any manufactured item is fine. Raw resources, also fine. Items, weapons, and apparel. Weapons are fine. Items are fine. And let's just leave it at that. Well, here, we'll make this priority, let's say, preferred. Dude has gotten food poisoning from a simple meal. He'll pull out of it. Maybe if he would learn to cook instead of making men do all the cooking, he wouldn't have to worry about it. Alternatively, if he and men focused a little bit more on their culinary classes that they enrolled in together as part of a couples course, if they didn't make it all about the foreplay and go for the whole Mickey Rourke, Michelle Pfeiffer? Was it Michelle Pfeiffer in 9.5 weeks? I may be misremembering. Anyway, if they didn't go for the whole 9.5 weeks reference style food sex, we could maybe get something out of those culinary classes. Maybe your meatballs wouldn't taste like poison. Svegard stopping to feed Rick some corn. That's behavior I appreciate. We're also harvesting some smoke leaf, which is nice. We can use that for some mood buffs. Although we will need, in order to take advantage of that smoke leaf, I think we need a crafting spot, don't we? Which we can, you know what, let's just throw one down. That is production? Crafting spot, yeah. And we can add a bill at the crafting spot to make some smoke leaf. So let's do this bill, crafting spot, add a bill, make a smoke leaf joint, and let's just do that forever. Do we really want to make joints forever? Yeah, 420, Pete, gotta blaze it. It is actually possibly 420 right now. It is time to just blaze, but we're not going to do forever. Instead, let's do until we have, like, 30 joints. How many joints are in a lid? 2! We roll big joints here on the Rimworld. Our judges say that's acceptable, by the way. They roll big joints, too. So a lot of farming going on, which is fine. It is the 8th of summer, and we want to try and get as many crops stockpiled and stored as we can before the end of summer. I really want to get this cloth hauled in, though. Right now, we're planting. We're constantly replanting crops instead of hauling in the crops that we have. And I'm pretty sure we put our smoke leaf in the fridge. Yeah, gotta make sure that dank bud stays fresh, man. It would be nice if somebody would haul this corn instead of making men go get it one load at a time and then cooking it into a meal. Like, if we could just get some... We need more hauling. We have 2 people dedicated to hauling, and they're not doing it. It's got to be because the growing stuff is conflicting. And we don't really have to worry about running out of food. You know what? Let's do this for now. Here. No more sowing. Harvest everything, and then we got to get some hauling done. And we can grow food throughout the winter now. We have the hydroponics necessary to do that. We've also, even though I've been leaving these turrets on, we're maintaining power. Like, our batteries are still at full charge. That's pretty impressive. Group of mechanoids from a mechanoid hide. If I've arrived in drop pods nearby, they're attacking immediately. Well, okay, this is not good. How many? Just 2. Okay, where are they at in relation to us? They got to come through the gauntlet. I think we'll probably be okay. Svegard, where are you going? Visiting a grave. You know, now really isn't the time, buddy. And in fact, if you continue this behavior, in likelihood, the only grave you're going to be visiting is your own. So let's have you get drafted and fall back under the cover of safety. Because, yeah, there's mechanoids incoming. Crusty! Mechanoids, so we should probably have you, I don't know, maybe take cover behind, let's say... This, oh, you can't take cover behind that? That's shitty. All right, let's have you get up here. You and Svegard are not going to be enough defense. Even though the mechanoids will likely, if they want to come in, they do have to come through our gauntlet of traps. Where are they in relation to us? Tune is up. Going to grab a quick breakfast before the war is on. You know what, men? You're straight up drafted immediately. Get up here and post up next to this turret. Tune, I'm going to let you finish eating. No, you're done eating. You want to feed a simple meal to Ghostface? I appreciate your concern for the well-being of our animal friend, but now is not the time. We've got raiders inbound here. Come get ready to defend the colony if you would. So these mechanoids, they're going to have to run the gauntlet. Let's see how they do. Oh, come on in. I guarantee there are no traps there. Oh, sucker! Well, we got one. I'll take it. That's one free kill. Oh, that man got immediately devastated by a barrage of turret fire. Crusty is already shooting. Oh, he's going down. How's your health, though? Get a lot of gunshots. How's our turret doing? Turret's holding up okay. Better than the mechanoid, I would say. Man, this guy's 2,454 years old. That's all about to come crashing down because he made one very terrible decision. Svegard? Who undrafted you? Did you just undraft yourself? Alright, well, I mean, okay. I guess, there's no reason not everybody can be undrafted. Excellent work, by the way, on the turret front. That's top-notch fighting turrets. I'm giving the MVP award to the turrets for this one, because I think they very clearly deserve it. I am going to go ahead and toggle the power off on those turrets. There's no reason to just let them burn. Freezer's still holding out, right? Yeah, okay. It's 4 Fahrenheit in there. That's well below freezing. Our meat's going to keep. Was a little worried about spoilage, but it looks like we're going to be fine. And let's see if we can get these guys to actually haul some shit, though. Now that we've got sewing off, how come nobody is out here hauling? The only person picking up anything is Min. Toon is smoothing the fucking floor. Alright. That's it. I've had enough. Hauling? Anybody who will do it, it's now your #1 priority. Congratulations. I want this stuff brought indoors. Get to hauling. Gonna haul the corpses. Perfect. There, finally. Start hauling. You guys are hauling rocks instead of the food. Beautiful. There we go. We picked up some cloth and we're bringing it indoors before it all rots. This is good. We can use this to make chairs or, you know, other sundries. What are you guys doing? Just haul the corn. There's corn and smoke leaf out there. That's really all I want you to haul. But instead, you're concerned about hauling all of these rocks. Now, hauling these rocks outside is useful behavior. It will spruce up this room considerably if we can get rid of all these rocks, but doesn't it seem like they should prioritize by default hauling food and perishables over hauling rocks? Svegard, Crusty, and Toon have done nothing but haul rocks all day. Meanwhile, Min is still bringing food in one chunk at a time. I'm very disappointed in all of you, by the way. All of you. You just put food in here. Why? Did we not say that this stockpile doesn't allow food? The stockpile does not allow food. It does allow raw resources, which... Okay, so smoke leaf leaves are allowed? No, now they're not. Why are you hauling rice in here? That's rice. Rice is definitely a food, right? Raw food. Vegetarian. Rice, which is specifically banned. And rice is very definitely allowed up here because all food is, and that's of a higher priority. Why did they haul rice over there? You guys are making me... You know, you're bringing out a little bit of my patented salt here. You're just taking rice over there and throwing it on the floor. And also, again, you're just leaving more food. There's corn and smoke leaf out here just chilling. Because, I don't know, we're in such a quality food situation, I guess we don't need it. Even though it's going to expire very soon. This stuff's down to 33 health. No, it doesn't spoil for 3 seasons. But it's straight up going to rot. I'm not going to end this episode until we get this corn inside a building. You guys haul the damn corn. And don't haul... What? They put corn over here, too. Corn and rice are very definitely food, and this has a higher priority. Why would they haul it here? Svegard is out for a wander. It is our joy period. I am completely baffled by their hauling behavior. Yeah, I don't care about the bulk goods trader, actually. Now they're hauling cloth around. Toon's grabbing a dinner. Okay, fine. You know what? Crusty, what the hell are you doing? hauling wood to a stockpile zone. I mean, okay, they're just moving stuff from one stockpile zone to another now. I understand why they're doing this, with the exception of the food stuff, which they should absolutely not be hauling. Okay, whatever. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make these... Okay, that's a normal priority. You know what? This is also now a normal priority. Stop moving stuff from one stockpile to another. I've had enough of that. Somebody, probably Min, should go talk to these people. So, Min, whatever you're doing, knock it off. Let's go talk to the bulk goods trader. And you know what? We can probably get rid of a lot of our junk, which will be good. Are we going to get rid of Ghostface, the female Thrumbo? No, that's Rick the Mule, not Ghostface, and we're not getting rid of her. Buffalo meat and squirrel meat we're keeping. Rice, corn, I'll keep all that. Components, we'll hang on to those. Megatherium, wool, cloth, we're hanging on to all this. We got a lot of beaver skin. Boom rat leather. We got a ton of pig skin, but we paid a healthy price for that. There's no way in hell we're going to allow a bulk goods trader to buy that from us. We paid for that with blood, sweat, and tears. We are not selling it under any circumstance. You'll take my pig skin when you pry it from my cold, dead fingers. I will take your medicine, though. I'm going to take... you know what? I'm going to take all of your medicine. Now, what can we get rid of? Man, smoke leaves don't sell for shit. Can't have my marble or my sandstone, my slate. You can't have my beer. Oh, that's good because I don't have any beer. Keeping my wool. Here's what we're going to start getting rid of. Some shitty synth thread pants, gone. Cloth t-shirt, gone. Shoddy, gone. Anything that's below 50%, we're just getting rid of. This is going to be below it soon, so that's gone. Parka, gone. 95, 51, 41, that's gone. Actually, you know what? That's gone as well, even though it is superior quality. Good, 89, 56, you're gone. 72, okay. And then the only thing else we have is gold, huh? That's all we're getting rid of? I suppose we got some medicine for a pretty good price. Man, this bulk goods trader, apparently his bulk good is cats. I got a bulk of cats that I need to get rid of. Like a super abundance of cats. If we haul more junk back to the stockpile, I suppose we could sell it off. We might as well get everything hauled. And if we can, you know what? That's actually worthwhile. If we can do that while the bulk goods trader is here, we'll get rid of some of our excess junk, too. Seems like he maybe should want these bows. All right, Min, we're going to have you go visit the bulk goods trader again and see if we can get rid of any of this other extraneous junk that we just picked up. Like, we got a bunch of extra weapons now. Will he take those off our hands? No, he doesn't. Okay, so he doesn't trade weapons. Well, it was worth a shot. Now that our hauling is by and large done, let's reprioritize everything back to where it goes. So, Svegard, like, hauling is now your number 2 priority. Tune, back to number 2 priority for you. Crusty, we're going to put that down to a 3, back where it belongs for you. You know, we're never going to clean if we have hauling. Let's put hauling at a 3 for you. But we can't make Svegard the scientist clean. He's going to be exclusively hauling. But that'll restore our priority, and I think as soon as everybody hits the sack for the evening, I'm going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. Not a lot accomplished on this episode. Really, we just sort of shuffled some junk from one place to another. But hey, if you can't shuffle your junk occasionally, you don't shuffle your junk every now and then, you're going to live a much less happy life. Sometimes you got to shuffle your junk a little, you know. You have what if you had a hard day, you're pent up, you just need a little release? Shuffling some junk, that'll get you home. Right now, though, I'm going home. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.